Week 2 predictions. Let's do this.
All right, guys. We got the Buffalo Bills versus Dolphins going up next. We're filming this on Thursday, so it might be out like Friday, Saturday, whichever one.
We'll see how it goes.
I got the Miami Dolphins winning.
I got the Dolphins winning as well.
You can see the Bills. You can see how the Bills really acted on Sunday whenever they went against the Cardinals. They don't truly got a lot of wide receivers or any secondary help to go out there and try to defend against that pass.
Yeah, Josh Allen. I think this guy needs the Avengers to beat the Dolphins.
I'm predicting Tyreek Hill, 40 points. No,
40 points is insane.
That's crazy. All right. Now we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Green Bay Packers.
I got the Colts winning that.
I also do. With Jordan Love being injured, Malik Willis in there.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to say anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, Colts.
Yeah.
Jets versus Tennessee Titans.
I got the Jets winning that.
That one's a bit of a hard one for me, but I feel like actually
it could be a trap game for the Jets.
It definitely could, but I do think the Jets will win. With Aaron Rodgers back, I don't think he's going to be 100% like what he used to be. You could see that against the 49ers. Even though they have an insane defense, they still have a lot to build around and get that chemistry back into play. All right, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I got the Ravens winning that.
I got the Ravens as well, and I have that as my lock of the week. Trust me, I will not disappoint like last week after following in this guy's footsteps. All right, we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Carolina Panthers.
I'm taking the Chargers. I am taking the Chargers. I will never pick the Panthers this year. I can promise you that.
You know what? Just so that way people out there, all the Carolina fans can be out there happy, I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Second week that you've chosen the Panthers. Let's see how that goes again.
Hey, they're probably gonna lose, but I want to give hope to the Panthers fans. Sorry, guys. All right. We got New Orleans versus Dallas.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Cowboys got to win that one. I get that the Saints did amazing in their Week 1 performance against the Panthers, but at the same time,
it's the Panthers.
Yeah. And just to be fair, Dallas is like an insane team. Their defense is on a whole other level. They've been like that for years. Just can't wait for them to fire JJ McCarthy after this season, after they can't get past the divisional.
You say JJ McCarthy? You mean Mike McCarthy?
Mike McCarthy. I am so my bad. I just got off a whole day of work. All right. We got you're going to have to edit that out. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. This one's going to be a tough matchup. I might have to go with the Buccaneers here.
I'm going to take the Lions.
Yeah. The Buccaneers have a great offense, but at the same time, you know, I might have to change my pick. I'm going to go with the Lions as well. I got to remember that I have a Monra on my fantasy team, and hey, man, we need you. I need you. I won by 0.3 on my first ever Week 1 performance. 4.6 points, I'm pretty sure, is what you got. Not okay. Do better. I'm kidding. No, but... All right, now we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh.
This is I got the Jags.
Yeah, I got the Jags winning that.
I love the Browns. Their defense is amazing, but...
With Deshaun Watson at QB, I'm not saying that he's not going to ever have a good performance, but they got to figure it out.
I think that he will have a good performance here, and he will show flashes of his old self, but at the same time, you got to remember that this man has barely played for the Browns offense. Yeah, out of like the 2 or 3 years he's been there now?
Yeah.
All right, we got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings.
I got the 49ers, and that's my lock of the week.
I got the 49ers going into it. They have a great team all around. I love that Sam Darnold was able to do what he did in Week 1. I think that was a magical performance. But I think that the 49ers are going to be coming back after losing last year with a vengeance on their mind. All right. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. Hate talking about these Patriots because after following in this man's footsteps, yeah, Bengals fans, I'm so sorry. My bad. You go. You're good.
Fine. I'll take the Seahawks. I'll just hit the Seahawks.
I'm gonna give a better analysis than this man. I'm going with the Seahawks, but not only because they're not only going against the Patriots, but going against Denver's offense last week. They were one of the best at shutting down that yards after catch. If you watch that game, they did not allow a single yard to be given up for free. They made them work for it. I think their defense might actually be one of the best ones. I'm going to predict them to be a top 5 in this upcoming year. All right. We got the New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders. Sorry, I almost said Redskins for a second.
I'm taking the Commanders. I just don't trust the Giants at all.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Commanders as well. That's not really a, huge discussion there.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones. All right. We got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm taking the Rams.
I say the Rams as well. They did a great job at going and fighting the Lions as much as they did. It was a hard-fought matchup, and with Puka Nacua being out, it might cause more of an issue. But I do think that wide receiver room can end up developing and making sure that spot isn't really voided. All right, we got the Bengals versus Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm not choosing against the Chiefs.
It's Joey Burr. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I trust Joe Burrow. He might have had a bad performance last week, but you got to remember that he would have had 2 touchdowns and a lot more yards if his wide receivers and everybody else could go and do something. Got to remember, there was a touchdown called back and then a touchdown that
was fumble and
we both had crazy reactions to that. Trust me.
yeah.
I was happy because I was going against Joe Burrow at that time, but I still think he can do really good.
I feel you.
Still can't believe I won by 0.3. 0.3. All right, we got the Bears versus the Texans for Sunday Night Football.
I'm taking the Texans.
I'm going with the Texans as well. They got that stout running.
What is this guy?
I can't talk. They got the stout wide receiver core going into this, and then you got Joe Mixon, who just came off one of the best performances that he's had in his whole entire career, besides that 5 touchdown game where he got 157, I believe. Don't quote me on that, rushing yards, and helped the Texans offense go into the game. Yeah. I'm so tired. All right, and on Monday Night Football, we got the Falcons going against the Eagles.
Whew.
This is not a hard option. I'm going with the Eagles. Stop trying to make it
I'm taking the Falcons.
Alright. And to end it off, guys, hey, go on and tell them the score, by the way.
Oh,
The
so
record.
last week I went 9-7. He went 10-6. So
Hey, and just so y'all know, because of that last pick,